So today's episode is going to be a unique one. I had a doctor reach out to us and say, actually, they posted it in Facebook. They said, Gary, we had to turn down our marketing because we were getting too many new patients. Why is that? Why do people get too many new patients? And so usually I focus on the negative, but today I'm going to focus on the positive and what you can do to get too many new patients. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This problem is something that is created by doctors. The problem of not getting enough new patients. In almost every single market, there are an abundance of new patients. There's patients waiting longer than they want to wait to join a dental practice, which is crazy, right? Because most dentists don't, they act like there's a shortage of patients. There's not a shortage of patients. There's actually an abundance of patients. And the problem is that in dental, there's so many hoops to jump through to go into a dental office, but most dentists don't realize that that's happening at their practice, and they don't realize that it's happening in general. So I'm going to just give you some basic numbers in the dental industry to help you understand how you can remove barriers so you have too many new patients. Almost always, it's not a marketing problem when you're not growing. It's almost always an operational problem. Every once in a while, it is a marketing problem. But the vast majority of issues around growth in dental is not because of marketing. Marketing, I've worked in a lot of different marketing industries and niches. Dental is one of the easier ones to market for. It's one of the easier things to market for because of the high demand and the low supply. Okay. And so you can actually become a competitor and really compete against all the big guys out there if you just do a couple really simple things. All right. So, number one, get Google reviews. And I know people aren't subscribing to my podcast to hear get more Google reviews, but that's the first thing you can do. If you are the number one rated dentist on Google, meaning you have the most reviews, you will win. You will win. Your marketing will work. Patients will love you. You'll get more patient referrals. You'll get better team members. This is how you open up the funnel. That's the top of the funnel. Google reviews help everything, every marketing. SEO, postcards, digital, ads, Facebook, everything. Everybody always goes and looks at the Google reviews. Now, I had an interesting call with somebody recently. They had about 300 and some change Google reviews at their office, and their competitors all had 600 and 900. And they said, but mine are 5-star reviews and theirs are 4.8. And I had to inform them that doesn't matter. Whoever has the most wins, as long as you're in that like 4.5, 4.4, 4.5 and above, you're good. You got to get the most. Get the most Google reviews. Nothing will help your marketing more than that. Nothing. And I don't make any money off of you getting Google reviews. This is not me selling you a software or a product. You have to get more Google reviews. It'll drive down the cost of all of your other marketing. It's social proof. It's the easiest thing to do, and it provides the most results. There is no time in your business that you should ever stop getting Google reviews. Just keep doing it. Be the most. Get the most. Get the most Google reviews, however you have to do it. All right, so that's number one. Number two, the second thing that you can do, the second barrier you can remove and make sure that you have more new patients than you can handle is answer the phones. Again, I know this is hard hitting. I know this is big brain. I know this is like, oh man, Gary, you're really doing it to us today. You're bringing this crazy strategies. Answer the phones. 35% of calls go missed during normal business hours. If you don't believe me, call your office yourself. Just call it. Call it 10 times over the next couple days. Block your number. Watch what happens. If you don't believe me, call a dentist in your area. Just pick up the phone right now. Right now, stop listening to me. Go call 10 offices in your area right next to you in the middle of the day and watch what happens. 3 to 4 of them aren't going to answer the phone. And then half of them, when they do answer the phone, they're going to be rude. They're going to be short. They're going to say, hey, I got to call you back. It's unbelievable. And then we were like, oh, there's not enough new patients. There's too many new patients. It's that our offices are absolutely broken in dental. Absolutely broken. Absolutely broken. It's not even close to a marketing issue the majority of the time. It's because we're not answering the phones. My team calls them back. No one's waiting for you to call them back 20 minutes later. They already scheduled at another office. They're already scheduled. They're already gone. They're gone forever. You never get that patient opportunity again unless it's a patient referral. Okay? Next, get the patient in a reasonable amount of time. You say, what's in a reasonable amount of time? I don't know. If you had a dental problem or you had a dental thing that you wanted to take care of, how soon would you want to go into an office? Industry average is 3 weeks right now. I need to get my teeth cleaned. Oh, it's going to be a month. So guess what patients do? They schedule with your office and then they go find another option. This used to work when there was when dentistry was controlled by legislation. So in the good old days, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but in the good old days, dental used to have rules in each market of how many dentists could actually come into the office or come into the market, I should say. So if there was 10 dentists in that market, they would squeeze anybody else from coming in, and there was long waits to get into offices. And it was great for dentists, but it was horrible for patients. But now it's not that way anymore. Now anybody can open an office anywhere if they're a dentist, and guess what that means? If you have a 3-week wait time to get into your office, they're just going to go somewhere else. It is a competitive advantage for you to be able to get patients in same day, next day. It's a competitive advantage. It used to not be this way. When I got started in dental marketing, almost everybody I worked with was like, I can get patients in right away. But now that's not the norm anymore. And I know why. COVID caused people to leave the industry, and now there's a lot of labor crunch, and there's just not as many people working in certain positions. I understand why. But if you want to grow, you have to solve this. You have to solve it. There is no working around it. And then lastly, get your patients to want to come back. If your patients are not referring you other patients, you are failing as an office. You are not doing a good job. People don't like coming to you. If the vast majority of your patients, new patients, are coming from marketing, you're not doing a good job. People don't like coming to you. And marketing can only solve so much of that. You have to get patient referrals. And listen, I love it. Like, it's great for me from a business standpoint when people rely heavily on marketing and don't get patient referrals, because then they spend more money with me. But it's not great for the patient, and it's not great for the office long term, because you can only do that for so long until patients are just like, no one's coming back. You have to take care of the patients that you have. If you do those things, you will have more new patients than you can handle. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for listening to me yell at you, and I hope you have a great day.